Today we will be filling up this 8x16 pod. It is a 2-bedroom on the ground floor, so it shouldn't be too bad. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Another nice trick that I do is I always put a strap on my dollies. One, you have control when you're pulling it. Two, you could actually throw the wrap over the boxes. So as you're pushing it, you have control of the front. If you're pushing it and if you're pushing the dolly and you're in the back and you have a hump, you can grab that strap and pull it, and the front wheels will, the pressure will come off the front wheels enough so that when say hit, whatever hump is in front of them, it'll lift up the dolly. Usually you would have to stop, walk around, pick up the dolly with your hand, pull it. Meanwhile, you have to balance the boxes so nothing's falling. It's a headache. So I don't see companies doing this at all. I'm the only one that I've seen putting straps on. Also, like if you're pulling something and you're going through an elevator, there's that gap, from the floor to the elevator, you have that gap. A lot of times the wheel can get stuck and someone has to push something, and sometimes you'll push it and the dresser will slide instead of the dolly moving. It's a headache. So instead, you just pull up on the strap and you'll go over the hump easy. So this is very useful. I don't know why I don't see anyone doing this or using this. Same thing with my hand trucks. I have straps on my hand trucks. I'll show you that later. I did do a video on the 8x8 storage unit that we packed, and I showed the strap going in one direction. I usually have it going in a different direction, but just stay tuned, keep an eye on what we're doing, pay attention to the little tricks and stuff that we do, and I'm pretty sure you'll find some of the stuff useful. Thank you. See, so when you're by yourself, the strap is your second man. Sometimes to do that without the strap, you'd be picking it up and pulling it, and who knows, maybe the top box will fall. I have a strap holding the boxes in front so nothing tips forward, and then the dolly on the bottom to help me pick up for all the humps that we had. I had 2 humps here. Strap was perfect. Unfortunately, because of the wall, to do this with a hand truck will be very difficult because you have to swing, you have the wall behind you. By the time you tip it back, there's no room. So we have to put the boxes on a floor dolly and just roll them down the ramp and right inside the pod. But with the strap, it's gonna work. And even I can help him this way. I can help him as well. Easy, instead of going all the way down, bending your back, lifting up. I can do that with him so that it's easy for both of us. Now, if you have, whoops, let me shut this fan off. Hot day. When you have an item like this that does not fit in between these poles, like this one, you see this one fits in perfectly. You have space to put glass or skinny fragile things behind here. This is the best place to put it. So for instance, like this guy, I can put this guy back there. But first I'm gonna see if I have anything that's more valuable than this table to put back here, because again, this is going to be the safest spot for, you know, a picture frame or a tall glass mirror. So keep that in mind when you're packing, okay? Same thing goes for this space. This is a perfect place to put a mirror, a piece of glass. Some TVs actually can come in here. If they don't have any legs, a lot of times you can put a TV in here. But if they have legs, the legs stick out and they get in the way. So you can find some, or if they're like some miscellaneous things that are just like skinny, like maybe like brooms or anything small and skinny, you can stick right in here. Do not waste the space. People think that, nothing to put there. No, there's something to put there. Use every inch of space. You can put stuff under pieces of furniture. You can put stuff and always go to the top. If you see it's gonna be tight, always pack to the top. Don't ever pack and say, it's gonna fit, and just pack as you go. No. Because sometimes you're going to forget about certain pieces and you're going to say, where did that come from? Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. And then next thing you know, you're screwed. Make sure you pack tight all the time, no matter what. Something could be out like these hooks, and you can scratch the screen of a TV. When you put a TV against the wall, there's a lot of space with the legs, because the legs is going to keep the TV away from the wall. So you have to put something in front of it to prevent the TV from bouncing. So a lot of times I'll use picture frames to put in front, but you have to be careful. There comes a point where you have to spin it to make sure that this isn't on the screen. Well, actually no, the TV is always covered. But God forbid if you don't have any blankets to cover a TV, which would be ironic and dumb idea to do. Never mind. Delete that part right. Now, when you're dealing with picture frames like this and the customer doesn't have any bubble wrap or anything, you always have to explain to them you're going to do the best to move them. But if anything happens, it's not our fault. We only supply plastic wrap, and we have other materials if they want to pay for it. For some reason, he said it's okay, just go with it. He didn't want to pay for any other materials. So I had to let him know I'm going to do it the best I can. Anything happens, it's not my fault. wrapping something. It's called stretch wrap for a reason. When you hit the corner, go halfway and then pull to stretch out the stretch wrap, making it stronger, and you are using more of it. If you just keep going around furniture without stretching it, you're actually wasting a lot of it. If you pull it and stretch it as you're going around every piece of furniture, you utilize this for a whole 2-bedroom. One roll can do an entire 2-bedroom easy. So one precaution I want to tell you guys is, if you're pushing a piece of furniture like this, make sure that the legs are either metal or they're strong, or the wood is one piece. Any legs that have to be screwed on, if they're loose and you are pushing the dresser or whatever the item is in a space like this, there's nails, there's little dips and ridges that the legs can get stuck on, and if you're pushing, the leg can snap. It has happened to me in my earlier days in the business, and you know, you learn from your mistakes. But these videos that I'm making for you are tips and tricks and things to look out for to make sure that you do the job as perfect as possible. So again, when you're pushing, you can see the lines. You know, if I was to push this on a piece of furniture that had a weak leg and I catch that leg is gonna snap. So be careful. Loading, unloading, wait for help, or move each piece one side at a time. You can walk it from side to side. It's another trick. Maybe I'll show you in a different video on walking the item side to side. And when you're packing, you have to communicate with your helper. For instance, I had this space here, and I told him, hey, if you see anything in there that can fit there, bring it to me right away. And he came with all of this. Great communication. So I didn't have time to film. I didn't have my tripods with me, so I couldn't just pick up my phone and just
move them around. It was a pretty big job, so I had to focus on the work. When I don't have a tripod, I can't really film, because then I have to stop filming and then place the phones where I edit everything. So I just leave the camera rolling and I just pick up my tripod. If I'm going to a room, I just pick it up and walk with me and just set it. That's it, you know, so it's not in the way of the customer's time. But this job was too big, and again, I didn't have my tripods with me, so I have a little bit of footage that I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, see you on the next one.